So beautiful to be together at the winter solstice and in the holy days around Christmas and Hanukkah, and many other faiths have their festival at this time of year for pretty obvious reasons. In the deep midwinter, as we say. And the time when the days are short and the night is long. And we are turning within to find the light. So let's just take a few minutes together to let's consider this potent time of the year. This winter solstice, this time of change for the whole planet and for all the beings within and upon the planet. It's like a still point almost. Nothing actually stops, but the energy kind of feels as if it's smoothing and slowing and maybe taking a pause between breaths, between the heartbeats of the universe. So there are a few people who have asked us to think of them tonight and send them healing. Can you hear my dog crying? She's not one of the people that has asked me. Yes, she's fine. All of you here who are struggling, and all the others around the world. It's a time of year when our immune systems might be more vulnerable, not only because of the lack of sunlight in our northern hemisphere, which reduces our vitamin D levels, but it's also, it can be an emotional time of year, when many people are thinking of maybe people who are not around for whatever reason, physically. So, people are thinking about family and friends who may not, and lovers and loved ones who may not be around for different reasons, They might have left their bodies, in which case they are probably more around than we might think they are. And if we can feel that connection with them, people who might have stepped out of our lives for whatever reason, we all are eternal, We're all eternal beings. And the love is eternal. And the love continues to flow, unless with our preconception that says, I can't see them anymore, or they said something horrible, or whatever it might be. That stops us. That stops the flow of the love. So if we can put that preconception to one side, we can find that the love is always flowing between us. when people leave their bodies, we don't need to stop loving them or receiving their love. And when we are heart connected, that's when it's even easier for us to be connected with them and with everybody and with everything. And this is a really good way to support your immune system. That's where I was going to with that. It's not just just a nice thing. The opposite that we do with the worry and the concern and the world's going the wrong way and this, that, and the other. If we can set those thoughts aside, let's just put them in a little heap on the floor. Just take them out and put them there for a while. You can pick them up later if you want, right? But put them to one side. And any labels that you might have put on someone you find difficult, take the labels off from that person. Any labels you might have put on yourself, take them off. And just be the being that you are. Together in our beingness. What does your heart say now? Check in. Heart is opening, right? Just to be together in His presence. So let's bring a gentle touch to the heart center. And allow the eyes to close gently. Or have the gaze downwards with the eyes almost closed, whichever you prefer. Feeling the breath of the heart flowing by itself. Breath of the body is flowing by itself. The energetic flow of the breath of the heart. The love that flows through the heart from the beloved, through us, to all, and back to the beloved. This eternal flowing love. Let's take a moment to enjoy this. We immerse ourselves in this love. And to let everything else drop away. Taking a moment to gently draw in anyone you know who would benefit from this. Simply think of them, and the heart knows what to do. This is healing. This is where we can let go of our burdens, our challenges, our restrictions that are self-imposed. We can let them all drop. And just bathe in the beloved. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Yes, I can see you have all arrived. Can you see everyone's faces? Yeah. Makes you wonder, doesn't it, why we choose anything else ever? We know we have this choice. That was like 10 minutes to give everyone a beauty treatment. And actually, from the healing perspective, as we're here with our Heart of Healing hats on, this choice of being love, our natural human state, this is actually supporting our whole health. I don't know if you've seen the work of Dr. Bruce Lipton. I know many of you have. If you haven't, do go on to YouTube and find him. So he's, I think, molecular biologist. So anyway, works with DNA for about 40 years. And I won't tell you his whole thing, but basically he discovered that the cells of the DNA have basically two modes. So this is like the building blocks of your body, right? They've got two modes of being: growth or protection. Yeah. Or, as we might say, love or fear. And when we choose the fear mode, everything closes down in protection. That's its protective mode. And our mind and our habits tell us that's a really good idea. Especially, with a challenge, an mental, emotional, spiritual challenge, we often decide in our wisdom this is the time that we need to close our heart, to protect ourselves. Huh? And then we put some armor over it and around it. Yeah, we've all done it. And of course, that time of the challenge, if we can understand from Bruce Lipton's model, that which is science, actually, you know, it is. You can check him out with science. When we're making that choice to close everything down, we're not going to get well. When we choose the other mode, when we choose love, as we just did, huh? Can you still feel that? Can you still choose that? I see some people are thinking too much. Like it shows on your face, you see. So when we choose love and lightness and joyfulness, we connect through the heart, right? That's the simple way. 1, 2, 3. Relax, touch the heart, smile, be in the heart. That by itself is completely healing because it's switching on the growth receptors of your DNA, of your genes, of all the cells of your body. And when not sure if he's doctor or professor, anyway, when Bruce Lipton discovered this, he had an epiphany. He describes that he realized that he was made of, he knows how many trillions of cells there are in the body, I don't, but so he realized that his body, which he had thought he was only, he realized that he was basically a receiving station, that all the cells have these receptors. So basically, the whole body's made of this. So basically, he realized he was a receiving station. And then he said, for what? I'm like a receiving set, like a TV or something, or a radio. Where's the broadcast coming from? 40 years just being pure science, and he had this moment. And he realized that when this TV set, when this receiver is no longer here, broadcast is still going on. You see? Get another TV. Oof. Which is reincarnation, you know. When he saw this whole, he saw the whole thing. Yeah. You know, from the heart of healing perspective, it's really helpful, I think, to know this. You know, you've got your body has got, your immune system got 2 switches. Who knows that if you have an emotional shock or upset, within a few days you get sick? Who knows about that? Yeah? Yeah. That's what's going on, you see. So yeah, we can have the choice to choose. And I wonder if many of you have had the blessing that I have had a few times, to know a person who is chronically ill and for a long time and is not going to get better. That is like, you know, can't really go out and without help or assistance, and like, but who is a radiant beacon of love and light. Have you known those people? No? Oh. I hope you do. There are people like that. Yeah, yeah. And they will often say that I don't want to say they learned, but they became that way through the challenge of their physical body. So we're really fortunate that we don't need to do that, you see. They learn how to choose through the alternative. So we are so blessed that we can choose freely, if you like. As I choose love, I choose to learn without suffering. Yeah, why not put your hand up for that? Yeah, I do, yeah. Would you be okay for a little meditation? So, yeah, okay, good. Okay, so just let your body move a little bit, just let everything ease up and be free. So I'm inviting you to find your comfortable seated position. Take a few sighing breaths. Letting the body relax, letting the breath relax, letting the mind relax, and the emotions. And let the eyes close gently. And find your peace. Finding your peace now. And allowing that peace to flow through you. Like a gently flowing river. Peace is flowing through you like a gently flowing river that's flowing to the ocean of peace. The infinite ocean of peace. Knowing you are loved. Knowing you are lovable. Knowing you are loving. Knowing, in fact, you are love itself. You are the beloved. And knowing that across the breakfast table, across the office, in the shop, in the traffic jam, there is the beloved too. Our closest relationships are a sacred space where we can meet and embrace the beloved. And that's the only relationship, the one with the beloved, where there's no duality, where there's just oneness. And this is the one we yearn for. So it means letting go at our edge. Being willing to flow into new places where love becomes greater than fear. Letting go. Letting go now. and flowing into peace and harmony. And our heart intention to not cause pain or suffering. Our heart intention of ahimsa becomes a vast space where healing and peace abound, and where the smallest movement towards love is rewarded with spaciousness. Spaciousness that makes room in our heart for our own pain to be held safely. Letting the spacious silence of the heart say, welcome. There's room for you too. Pain also is welcome here. And we make a space where our loved ones can let go too. Where we are in harmony and togetherness, in oneness. And we find the spacious ocean of peace within our own heart. The infinite peace of the heart is within us and around us. It is everywhere. This blessed ocean of peace, flowing, flowing, ever flowing and ever still. This peace is alive. It's the softness of a dove, the smile of the baby, the beauty of the world. It's the water of life in which all this has its being. It is oneness, the all that is, infinite, beyond all you imagined you are. You are one with this ocean of being. And all the beings on the planet, the billions of humans, all the creatures, all the plant family, planet herself, the crystal kingdom, the oceans, all the waters, all one. No separation. Oneness. And we can listen to the sound of this ocean. If we close our throat a little bit, with each breath, you'll hear a sound a bit like the ocean, like waves on the seashore. Let's take that kind of breath now, listening to its sound. Allowing that breath to deepen now and get stronger. Allowing the throat to relax and the breath to naturally become full and deep and flowing. And take some deep yogic, deep breathing. 3-part breaths if you know that. Just deep breathing. And if you will, please join with me in the sound of oneness. Sharing 3 arms. Let's breathe in together. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace. May peace be with us all.